Oh, thanks, Remy. I just saved a new video. Okay, I'll do it all over again. No problem. Escape, quit. Okay. But I did tell you before. Okay. Here we are, the long-awaited Euro Truck Simulator 2. Twist. And the twist is this. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. It is the multiplayer. Now been upgraded. As you can see, top left, Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer 0.1083 alpha, running 1.12.1s, the very latest version from SCS software, all fully up to date and patched. Let's see if the server's now running. A lot of people, including myself, have been waiting a long time for this. I know a lot of people have, what is the word? Downgraded to an older version just so they could play multiplayer, but myself, I jumped into the latest 1.12.1 just so I could explore the map more and just drive around. Anyway, I digress. Let us now jump to somewhere that's going to be really busy and horrible. It's going to be horrible. Let me see, where do I own? Garage manager. Dijon, Aberdeen or Dover. Go to Dover or Aberdeen. Let's see what's going on the job market. So, Budapest to Plymouth. Yes, but I want to see Aberdeen to Bratislava, 62,000, ends in 5 hours. Not that route, long. Aberdeen to Linz, Aberdeen to Calais. Oh, that's short and sweet. Let's do that one, just so you can see how busy the multiplayer is. Remember, it's just come out this very second. So what we need to do now, that one ends in 25. So what we need to do now is jump to Aberdeen. Brain fart. Company manager, garage manager, Aberdeen, quick travel. So I'm going to jump to Aberdeen. Okay. And then, there's our truck now at Aberdeen. Let us now look at the job market, freight market, and Aberdeen. Oh, of course it's all changed. Ooh, that's a long trip. When we're doing that one. Got something a bit smaller. Strasbourg, that's quite a trip. Something a bit smaller. Swansea? No. London. Rotterdam. Eesh. Typical. Also, no. Why are all these trips like amazingly long? Not what we want. Let's do that one. It's not going to pay very well, but the point of this trip is so we can see how many people already are on multiplayer, because a lot of you won't have seen this before. So at the moment, if you look down at the bottom left, we are connecting to the server. I don't think we're connected yet. Remember, the server's just... That way? Oops. Oh, let's go this way around. It's more scenic. Almost. Let's go there. I think now we should be on the multiplayer server. I don't know how busy it is. Okay, so the wife get the phone. Okay. I don't think we've connected yet. Oh, there we go. Bottom left now. So we do players. That will show us how many people are currently 828 people currently on this server, which is not bad. So now it becomes fun, because we have to watch out for suicidal kamikaze pilots who cannot for the life of them drive. So let's see how we get on with this. Let's move over a little bit. Right, if you can hear the wife in the background, it's because she talks like a foghorn. And she's downstairs at the moment. She should be upstairs, where it's nice and quiet with the television. But she blew it up. So I have a nice, had, past tense, a nice 46-inch Samsung Smart television. One of those that connects to the internet and does all its wonderful things. And she blew it up. I don't know how the hell she did it, but she did it. Which probably explains why I'm driving a little bit too quickly. I'm not concentrating, because I'm in a moody. Right, here we go. Slow down a little bit. And let's put into here. Okay. Let's pick up this job to go to Rotterdam. It's not paying very much, but we're not doing it for the money. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to do, and you'll understand why in a minute, is I want to save the game, because I pretty much guarantee that somebody is going to run into us and drive us off the road. Apologies for my driving. Yeah, that's the way I do it. Right. Okay. Go back. Go up. A little bit. Up. Stop. Look up. Let's get the hell out of here before the hordes of people turn up. Now, at the moment, if you press the tab key, it shows you how many people are in your area, which is not that many. And you can see my ping, 89 milliseconds. If your ping goes over about 900, they will kick you. Right, let's get started. Oh, there's somebody there. See them driving past. Remember, as we are now in multiplayer, there are no AI cars. Basically, the server would be overloaded. As you can appreciate, it's handling lots and lots and lots of simultaneous connections with different drivers, and it would not be able to cope with all the cars. Right, here is Spark 930. Let's see if he rams us or not. There's a lot of yeah, the suicidal drivers on these roads. So I'm not certain which is harder, actually, completing the task without getting any speeding points, any damage, any collisions, or just getting rammed off a road by some 12-year-old. It's half of one, half of the other. Now let's stop at these lights and very quickly save the game while we can. A second. Save. Save. Okay, round 2. Just as I was saying, the wife comes in, oh, blah, 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 blah. I knew she would. I told her before. I said, I will be recording later. Please try not to walk in my room. So what she do? She's always the same. She gets on the phone and blah, blah, blah. Straight in the room. Right. Round 2, version 2. Now, we saved it. And I'm hoping that when I reappear on the road, that I will not get rammed by somebody driving past that point. It was a real bad spot for me to log out, but I had no choice, because as I say, the wife just came in at that very moment. So I'm hoping that I do not appear behind somebody, because it will really ruin their day quick. Right, here we are back on the multiplayer server. Let's just check our ping, 85. Okay. Right. Let us now try and get to Rotterdam, which is, by the way, the worst place in the multiplayer game to get to. Speed camera there, shit. Whee! Okay, yeah, Rotterdam is by far and away the worst place in the game. It is where all the kiddies like to congregate, let's put it that way. And there's a big hoo-ha at the moment in this game, because the developers of the mod have put a speed cap, I think it's 90 kilometers an hour in the game, and a lot of people are complaining because they're saying it will ruin the game. I don't agree. This is a driving simulator, and in real life, driving trucks and cars, there are speed limits, and they're there for a reason. And if it means that some of these little kiddies, or whoever they are, do not have accidents and do not cause other drivers to crash, then I am all for it. Once, not so long ago, I was going around a corner just like this one, quite badly, and somebody came round the corner doing about 150 kilometers an hour, completely lost control and rammed me and basically destroyed the truck. Why? Because they were going too fast. Simple as that. If they were going slower, then it wouldn't have happened, says me, doing 73 in a 64 mile an hour zone. Again, this now, as you can see, is the multiplayer mod. I don't think there's anyone near me at the moment. Up until patch 1.12, the bottom right hand speed indicator, which tells you the speed in the area, which is currently 64, wasn't there. Very useful add-on, and it's something I've been waiting for, not playing the multiplayer for. So, here we are. Right, yes, I know I keep speeding slightly, but guess what? In real life, people speed slightly. It's not to say they speed a lot, but people do. How many times you're in a 80 zone and you're in the middle of a country and you're doing 82? Yeah, it happens. So, says me. So, okay, let's set the speed limiter at 64. Use what's the word? Not autopilot, it's a car. Cruise control, it's a truck. So I've set the cruise control. I think the cruise control is now set to 65, but nah. So here we are. Nice sunny Scotland, laddie. Let me tell you about Scotland, because I did a bit of basic training over there. The horseflies are evil. they're like an inch long, and when they bite, your skin comes up like apples. It's horrible. So yes, I'm familiar with the back hills of Scotland, with me bonny Jim, and it's full of horseflies. Not all of it, some lovely, lovely areas. I do like Scotland, and as for independence, let's not go there, but yeah, I like Scotland. I just didn't like the horseflies. Pretty nasty. Right. Okay, not a lot to talk about. Once you've seen a bush and a tree, you've seen them all. So there's not much point in me giving you running commentary on trees and bushes. Okay, white sign black. Typically in the UK that would mean speed restriction ends. In Europe I think it means more end of parking restrictions. It's kind of weird. So tempting to speed, but then that would kind of defeat the object. So 64, but I guarantee somebody else will. Anyone else coming yet? No. Okay. Yeah, this is my new Volvo truck. Before I had the Scania, I think it was 680 horsepower, so I sold that and I've upgraded to a Volvo 750 horsepower, which it does the job. At the end of the day, there you go. 750 horsepower Volvo. Yeah, and I've got this quick. Can't do that anymore. It's multiplayer. Somebody will come around the corner. Is it difficult driving in this mode? Yes and no. But if you don't concentrate for a minute or two, you can get yourself in quite a mess. So, okay. How long will this trip take, I wonder? 898 kilometers. Probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. Maybe slightly longer, maybe less. Depends on the speed I do. So yes, and I can't speed anymore. There is, as I say, now a level cap of 90 kilometers an hour for the moment, to try and reduce the number of rammers and idiots on the roads. Whether or not it works, only time will tell. Let's see how we get on. Down in the bottom left, in red, are messages by the admins, basically saying hello and die. Every time they kick somebody, they put a little message down the bottom left telling people why. And also they do little public information announcements like the TS address and stuff like this. Please don't speed. You just saw a message down before, please don't abuse the horn. A lot of the younger players like to sit there with their finger on the horn for ages and ages. Don't know why. I guess they haven't got anything else to play with at that age. Right, so let's move forward. And the time is 5 to 8. 4 minutes to 8. Yeah, so soon it'll be getting dark. At the moment I have my lights on. That's my main lights. That's my dipped lights. So it's not going to be a fast trip. The road from Aberdeen to the motorway is all twisty and like this, which is a pain if other players come near. There's one coming, I would say he's travelling the same distance as we are, so same direction that we are. He's catching up on us slightly, but that's okay. This isn't a race. He can overtake us when he can. And see how far we're doing. Oh, he's getting pretty close. He must be doing some speed, unless he's stopped. He could be stopped at the petrol station. We'll find out shortly. I doubt you'll see many other players on the roads at this point. We are in Aberdeen, and the server has just been refreshed due to the new patch. So let's see now. It looks like he's coming from behind. We should see him appearing in our mirrors in a minute. If there's a clear spot on the road, I shall let him overtake. Let's see now. Ooh, can't see him yet, but I imagine he'll be coming in a mirror in a short while. So here we are. Yes, I appreciate I'm not the best driver in the world, especially with a keyboard. I'm kind of more used to a steering wheel. But I can see somebody in the background now. Have we got a straight? Yes, we have. Now, what I shall do on a clear part, not on a hill, am I speeding here slightly? Is he behind us yet? Yes, he is. I'm going to indicate left here, pull over it a little bit. Oops. There we go. And let him go past. There we go. That's called being nice, letting him past. Otherwise, he would just sit on my backside all the way there, and more than likely not crash into me. So just let him past. Actually, the highway code in England, the official highway code in England, states that if you are driving a slow-moving vehicle which is causing delays to other vehicles behind you, then every so often you should pull over and let them past. That's actually in the highway code. It's really for tractors and stuff, and that are doing long distances and causing large delays behind them. But you'd be amazed how many people don't follow that rule. Now, remember, we are in the UK still, wrong side of a road if you wish, to Europe. And yeah, I'm still speeding, I know that, don't shoot me. But I don't think 2 kilometres over the speed limit is exactly end of the world. Besides, I think the speed is, they say you get a 10% allowance because your speedometer may be slightly out, so I'm going to use that as my defence. Otherwise I'm just going to plead the fifth. So we're turning left here, slow down a little bit, let's watch the swing. That's the trailer. Okay, up we go. This is going to be awkward. Okay, because normally I'd stick my head out the window to see what's coming. I think doesn't look like it. Okay, good. Right, there's our friend from before. Again, let's have a look. Yeah, Jacob. We passed him earlier. Well, I let him pass us earlier. Let's hope he doesn't pull out as I drive past. There we go. In this game, you can't, in the multiplayer mod, you can't flick to the radio or other such things until you are stopped completely. In single player mode, it doesn't matter, you can kind of pause the game, but in multiplayer, there's no pausing. Oh, it's 97 kilometers an hour, excellent. There's no pausing in the game. Oh, typical. Yeah. So, if you're wondering, because we're in England, the speed signs are in miles per hour, but my display is in kilometres an hour. That's why it gets a little bit confusing, and that's why I'm very glad of that little speed indicator down at the bottom, which tells me it's a 97 zone, because otherwise all I'd do all the time was doing maths in my head. Right, bridge, I'm not certain which one, 50, which is about 80 I believe. Yeah, bing on. Let's set the cruise control, so we'll stick at 76. There's us crossing the bridge, number 2. Sexy. And fix another place too. Right. And there we go. Bridge. Ooh, that's a 34th railway bridge in the background. There used to be a standing joke about that bridge, that railway bridge, in the far distance, the 34th. Because it was so big, the British Rail at the time, I don't know who runs it now, used to employ a permanent painting crew, and all they would do is paint the bridge from one end to the other, and then start again at the beginning, and just constantly paint the bridge over and over and over again. But I think recently, in the past few years, they employ a new type of paint, and it doesn't need painting anywhere near as often. So I think they've painted it once, and then they can paint it again in 20 years' time. It's a small little thing for you. Right, there we are. We're speeding up a little bit. It's 97 kilometres an hour. If we can do 97, I don't know what the speed limit was set at. Have they capped it at 90 now? Ha! There you go, there's the speed limit cap. So now at 90 kilometres an hour, which in a way is tedious, because it will take a bit longer to get everywhere, but for the most part it should be safer, because one of the problems, certainly on the motorways, was people used to drive past you at stupid kilometres an hour and cause you to crash. Oh, somebody just got banned or kicked down at the bottom left because they were driving recklessly. Now, is there anyone around? No. Let's slow down a little bit for this. Take the auto cruise control off. Now the way this works is, stick to the lines a bit. Speed we're doing 74. Okay. See if we can get back up to 80 or something. Right, now the way this works is each driver is given a number when they're joined. In this particular case mine is 1330, and that is how you report other players, or how the admins identify you. And for this particular reason you need to run Steam. You have to have a Steam copy of the game, otherwise multiplayer, I'll slow down a little bit here, otherwise multiplayer doesn't work. So you have to have a Steam enabled version of this game, or legal and legit, and then join that way, and that is how the in-game admins recognise all the different players. So my particular number at this moment, although it probably will change if I disconnect and reconnect, is 1330, and it helps because some of the players use Cyrillic Russian letters, which can't be translated to my computer because I don't have that language installed, so it just shows me A or some other equivalent, and I imagine it does the same for the admins as well. Right, let's now cruise on. So that was somebody else catching up on us. London Ladder is probably coming towards us. It's hard to say. Well, it's passing us. Oh, he's there on the left. See? London Ladder. As we approach Rotterdam, it will become a lot busier, and then some. Let's put it that way. Don't like these junctions so much, because you never know if it's going to be a single lane, a dual lane, or a free lane with a turn off. Ah, some people there on the other side. Say hello. Broody Harry. That's him down on the other side. Don't mind me, I'm just sipping a glass of water as we drive. In this particular case, the water is made by a company called John Smith's. Right. Okay. So that one's there. Okay. In some ways, having no AI cars is better. because it's not like the roads are empty. Oh shit, going too fast again. It's not like roads are empty. There are plenty of human players to keep the roads busy, especially around the big cities. And it kind of makes sense. If you're out in the countryside in the middle of nowhere, you don't expect to see many trucks. But if you're in the big city, then you can expect to see a lot of vehicles, and that is definitely the case. And yes, I'm speeding again. Don't shoot. What's the word? I'm decelerating, naturally. There we go. I say, this is a 750 horsepower truck, so it's quite easy to go a bit too fast. And if you can hear the dulcet tones of a wife's foghorn voice on the telephone, my wife is Spanish, and in Spain, certainly in Ibiza where I live, they have a habit of shouting to one another at the best of times, certainly on the telephone. So, I think it's a Spanish thing. In England, when people use the telephone, we talk at a normal volume level. In Spain, they just shout at one another as though they're on the other side of a field. Right. Oh, God, going way too fast again. Let me slow down. Let me set the cruise control at 64 to stop it. Okay, cruise control on. Letter C. C for Charlie is the cruise control. Almost that pretty. A little late on there. Don't want to crash the truck. Not pretty. Right. Okay. I've got the cruise control on, but I expect it to slow down a little bit as we're going up this hill. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. One day, if the wife ever shuts up, no, one day, if I can ever afford it, I shall aim to get the steering wheel and pedals. I think it's a G27 controller. Having said that, have you seen the chair it comes with? I'm sorry, but it looks a bit naff, and that's to put it mildly. So I'm not exactly overly certain about that. I'm going to slow down. This corner looks a little bit sharp. If somebody comes, I'll be in trouble. Okay. On there. No. Whoops. Okay. Very useful. This is a tab button to show you who's around. It lets you know if other drivers are in your vicinity. Extremely useful if you're approaching a junction that you can't see very well round, because it will tell you if somebody's nearby or not. But its biggest use, this, is if you get hit by another driver, then you know the driver's number to be able to report them to the admin. Whether or not the admin do anything is a questionable at best. I have reported many drivers in the past for ramming me off the road. A few times I was in, where was I? I was up in Scotland, near here, and it was a dual carriageway, and somebody was driving the wrong way down the road at night, at speed, and hit me head on. I couldn't possibly avoid it. I reported it to the admin. The admin did nothing. Another time, a road like this, somebody came screaming up behind me, rammed me, doing about 140 kilometers an hour. I reported it to the admin, nothing was done, and so on and so forth. It happened repeatedly. However, on other occasions, they have acted. I caught a driver driving the wrong way around the M25. I reported him. He was removed fairly quickly. Right. As you can see, I'm actually now behind another player, so I'm going to give him a little bit of distance, because if he brakes suddenly, I don't want to be the cause of him crashing. I don't know who it is. It is, who's in front of us? Spark, and his number is 930, and he's 219 away from us, and I am speeding, so I need to slow down a little bit. He can do whatever speed he wants. It's up to him. As long as it doesn't affect me, I don't care. So I'm here for the drive. I mean, yes, okay, I'm doing 71, not 64, but I'm not exactly rushing. Yes, you can see the difference. In fact, I'm just not braking. I'm not accelerating, I'm just not braking either. I'm just rolling, cruising. Okay, nice aeroplane there to the right. So, damn, the cab roof in the way. Roadworks. somebody has just noticed that the speed limiter has been applied. If I type, I will crash. So I can't really reply to him. You have to pull over to the side of a road to type a message. And I'm just thinking that I need to get some fuel. We have 625 kilometers to go, and I have 304 kilometers left fuel reserves. So I'm going to pull over at this petrol station and get some fuel if I can. It's probably on. It's great, brilliant. Slide down a little. Okay. Okay. Let's pull over here. Slow down. And stop. Okay. Turn the engine off and fill up. Okay. And while I'm here, I shall save the game, because we don't want to do it all over again if somebody drives into us just around the next corner. So escape, save, save, so, and continue. So now, if by some dint of God somebody decides to ram us, then see, that's why I press the tab, to see if anyone's coming or not. At the moment there isn't. That's clear. Okay, so we've got Kafarad on Ruzbisky. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. I'm sure he's a nice chap from somewhere, but that could have been nasty. So whenever you're pulling out, it's always useful to see who's coming first, just like real life. So we are currently on the A696, is it? Can't see now. I'm due an eye test in the next week or so for reading glasses, but it is very small. That A696, I think that is. Oh great, now the kittens are starting. It's very difficult for me to record videos. You'd be amazed how many little interruptions get in the way, from wife talking to kittens coming and crying to everything. Right. But everyone has a cross to bear. Right. Ooh. Are we taking the ferry? Excellent. Good. So we don't have to drive all the way down to London. Perfect. Okay. This will speed things up enormously. Okay. Okay. Anyone around? Nope. Good. I expect there will be in Rotterdam. It will be quite horrendous. So, 74. Slow down a little bit. Slow down. A little bit wide on purpose. Okay, turn the indicator off. Oops, did we hit something then? I think we did. Oh, hit the curb. Go wider. Sorry, too many things. The trailer's dragging on the shoulder on the left. You can see it on the wing mirror. Oops, my bad. A very tight junction, this one. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Anyone around? Yeah, he's going away. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't the best junction I ever did, honest. But I'll blame it on the glass of water I'm currently drinking. Right. (9:47). 593 kilometres to go, but if we're catching the boat to Rotterdam, it will be a lot quicker than that. Hello there. Who's that? Aureus 592. Hello, Aureus. It's nice when the other drivers follow the rules of the road. It kind of adds that extra dimension to the game that single player just does not have. But when the other drivers start acting like idiots, it just ruins it for everyone. But that's my personal opinion. Old fart that I am. So, am I speeding again? Almost. Whoops. Watch out for this. 48. There we go. Eesh. Right. A lot of the drivers they're very impatient. So I mean, I'm doing 41. Fireworks in the moon. I'm doing 41 kilometers an hour, but I guarantee someone will be on my backside very shortly, beeping and honking their horns because it's just not fast enough. Tough. Right. going to be the old Git driver, I think. Right. This will be another 48 zone. And there is a port. Excellent. So, okay, right. Yeah, roundabouts are so much nicer without AI traffic. I can see somebody coming with a truck there. Coming, let's go. Beacons on. Beacons are fine, but I find they can almost, to a certain extent, cause epilepsy. If you get too many people using them all at the same time, it's not very pleasant. Right, almost there. How much do you want to bet we get rammed in Rotterdam? So I'm going to save this game just as soon as we arrive in this port, because I'm pretty certain Rotterdam will get nasty. But let's see. Okay. So there's a port of Newcastle. Well, they used to make Newcastle brown, but no longer, apparently. Right. In we go. Okay. I do hate the way my wife shouts all the time. Right, we're in a non-collision zone, which means that, where are we? Let's just play it safe. Let's just play it safe for the moment. That was a bit close, mate. Could have given me a little bit more room there, you know what I mean? Right, let's go here. Let's enter. Let's go to Eindhoven, something like that, near Rotterdam. And very quickly, let's save. Save. Okay, and continue. Right, we are now very near Rotterdam. So let's see how far we have to go. Have we got lights on? It's very dark. Okay. This is a non-collision area, but still, you never know. There's always idiots. We are in Idiotville, to put it bluntly. And now we drive on the right side of the road. What's the trader doing? Right, 59 kilometres left to go. I'm doing 43 in a 30 zone, so I'm not doing too good on speed. Okay, 34 in a 50 zone. Don't want to go too fast, just because I know this area well, and there are a number of drivers around here who do not obey the rules. Is high. So, fairly quiet at the moment. I think it's got more to do with the fact that the server has just been reset to take care of the latest patch, and because of that it is fairly quiet at the moment. Normally there would be 2,500 players on the multiplayer server at any one time, and that can cause issues. Oops, right, bad driving like this. Right, so far so good. Not been rammed yet, but there's plenty of time. Okay. It's always something. Whenever it gets late at night, a kitten always starts running around the room like a crazy loon, making lots of noise. Right. Oop, bit of lag then. Rotterdam, Brussels, coming up. Okay. Ow! Sorry, kitten just ran up my leg. Okay. And I'm wearing shorts. They just ran up my leg with claws out all up my skin. Okay, why? Let's be very careful here, because there are idiots everywhere. So, hello, Flavian. Seems to be driving okay. Okay. I'm almost in shock. It looks like we're going to drive through Rotterdam without problems. Okay, well, see how we get on. Yeah, good. Oops. Yeah, apologies about that. Not good. Airplane landing. Whee! Right, 63 and an 80 zone. 34 kilometres left to go. As you can see, I'm not speeding. I'm in not a speeding mood. It's not that sort of video. Right. Oops. Blocking. Somebody just got booted for blocking. Blocking is where somebody just parks their truck in the middle of a road so nobody else can get past without causing damage. It is a very common problem that the admins deal with on a almost minute by minute basis, and I wish them the best luck with that. There's another one just got banned or kicked for blocking. It's very common. I don't know why they do it. They just stop the trucks in the middle of a road. I think they kind of forget it's multiplayer. People are very selfish. Let's slow down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Pathfinder. Lagging a bit. Or am I lagging? Okay. Tap, 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 tap goes the keyboard. Not the easiest thing to stay with. Just lagging again there. Not too surprising. Sometimes when you drive into an area and there's like 20 or 30 drivers up ahead that have to be loaded in, obviously it causes a little bit of delay as it loads in all the vehicles. But that's a small price to play. He's lagging a bit, huh? Jerky, jerky, jerky. Good God, I feel it. I don't know if you can notice it from the video stream, but it's certainly lagging now and again. There you go, that's why. This is Rammerville, so just bear with it. Just drive slowly and be patient, because yeah, as you can see, it suddenly got busy. Okay, let's clear behind. Over. And right, speeding again. Right, this is where you got to be very patient, because people are just idiots. Right. Okay. Got 1 kilometre to go. What's the odds I'm getting rammed in that 1 kilometre remaining? Oops. I'll go backwards. Okay. Stop. Okay, he's going. Ooh, laggy. I'm not surprised. I think there's probably about 800 other players in this area, so don't pull out now, you dick. Yeah, that was really sensible. Just as I'm driving past you, pull out. That's great. Anyway, no harm, no foul. It's not indicating. What are you doing? Fighting a bit of lag here. Now you're indicating. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I'm being kind to you. No doubt I'll get rammed in the arse any second now because of it, but such is life. Okay. Right. Anyone coming? Doesn't appear to be, but you never know. Is that somebody driving the wrong way down the road? No. Okay. Right. Slowly does it. Lots and lots of players and potential accidents around. And remember, because we're multiplayer, you have to reverse the truck in yourself. None of this auto parking bullshit. No. Alright. Rules of the road normally is let the guy pull out first. Okay. Move your arse, because I need to pull in. It is here, yes. Okay. Right. Let's see what you've got lined up for me today. Slow down. Okay. Doesn't help when you've got other trucks in the way on your parking spot. At the moment we're in a no collision zone, so if they touch me or I touch them, it doesn't do any damage. So it's not a big problem really. It's just a question of being patient and let other people do their thing. It's probably, that white truck is probably parking in the same spot. Right, I'll put it down here. Now, do a very, very sharp turn to line up my ass. Or trailer at least. Unfortunately, there's no other way to do this without people ramming into each other. I have to flick to this view because it becomes next to not impossible to run. Push it down that way a bit. Gently, gently, gently. Yeah, patience. Yeah, patience. Slowly, slowly. I'm watching an idiot now just go slap bang over me so I can't see what the hell I'm doing just at the last second, but such is life. Okay, yeah, try and trip up a little bit. Ooh, pretty damn good. Oh, damn. See, just the last second screw up. No, no, no. Come on, let me off, let me off. Come on, let me do it, let me do it. Please, please, let me do it. Yes, okay, fine. Let's get out of here. Okay. Right. Look at this in a second. Right, there we go. That was Aberdeen to Rotterdam. And here you can see all of the drivers. If you haven't tried multiplayer before, please do so. It's a lot of fun. The more players the merrier. Just please respect the rules of the road. Drive and try not to hit anything, and that's it. This is the end of the video, but yes, this now is multiplayer 1.0.8.3, the multiplayer patch against Steam's 1.12.1s version. Just came out about an hour ago, so I'll now upload this to YouTube so you can see it. And here's currently all the players in the area. As you can see, there's quite a lot. I'm currently now on the place. If you remember when we first joined the game, there was 828 people, and now there are 2,348, and this patch has only been out about an hour. So just wait, it will get a lot busier yet. Right, this is the end of the recording. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully next time the wife won't be talking all the way through it, the cat won't be running up my leg, and everything will be a bit better. But I just wanted to get this video up and out to see you, so you can see the new version working. Right, thank you very much. It's DJ Across. I'll see you soon. Hoorah.